So just curious. So this contract is going to auto renew, Jenny.
This is a new one. Yes, auto renew. Yes.
It always okay. And if it didn't auto renew, you would just not click that button, right?
On the that first page, right? I wouldn't have checked the auto renew.
Oh, okay.
It was when I did it that first time.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's just like there. I can't change it right here.
So you also put 50. Is that how many times it's going to renew?
Yeah, well, that's what I was told way when we started. Put 50, and so I've never been told otherwise. So I mean, I didn't.
I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Things have changed. I mean, this was like a long, long time ago.
Right, but it does. So it doesn't have a end date. So it just auto renews forever until someone cancels it.
Well, it looks like 50 auto renews. I think that's what that 50 was.
Right, and that's basically. I understand why she's doing it because it's perpetual. We don't have there's not a cap on the number of renewals, unless the contract says that, which I don't think any of them do. I think they mostly say, most of them, I'll say 95% of them, usually just say if they have auto renew in it, it's just auto renew, and not like auto renew for 2 terms or something like that. 2 year for 2-year periods. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm having to go look for the assignment and the agreement to see.
Oh, what are you filling in? Oh, is that a question?
The one where
assignment options. Okay.
Yeah. That's my press the wrong way. Yeah. Now, in this one here, Josh Snow is not listed. Normally, I would have put, the 3 of us here. But anyway, since he's not listed, I don't add him.
Oh, I think he was supposed to be added, wasn't he? Is he the what is?
What's he got it to where you go for the approval, but this is just like the responsible parties. He's just not added there, but I don't know if that really does that matter.
That's interesting. I'm not sure because I don't know if responsible parties are the folks that will receive the notifications when.
So responsible parties were supposed to be like me because I put it in, and then the CFO, and then the president now. But anyway, okay. I don't know. Oh, okay. Now
I'm working on adding him to that for you.
Okay. Oh, I picked the wrong one. I'm gonna say, what are those numbers so high?
Will it let you go back to the responsible party?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'll put this
okay.
in there. Okay. Here. Okay. Oh, they're not in alphabetical order.
Sometimes if you click on that where it says name at the very top, it'll reorder it for you.
It's now it's in order. I'm just
Okay.
looking for, well, I keep passing it up, the H's. Okay. Here it is. I don't ever put a comment. Am I supposed to?
No, you don't have to.
I don't have anything to say.
Yeah, I usually don't put anything. Well, even sometimes when I'm re-uploading a document that legal has reviewed, I don't put comments there. I usually put it on the notes page if I put a comment.
Okay.
If I put a comment.
Okay, so that's okay. See, I can never see mine, so this is what the IT people had told me, to click document and then print.
Actually, hold on 1 second before you do that. Hit cancel right there.
Okay.
And then click where that pops up at the bottom left of that screen.
Right here?
Yeah, click the open button right there.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's the agreement. Hold on a second. I went to Beaumont for town hall.
He told me that he had a.
Oh, yeah, you can go to the box in his office, yeah. Okay, what now?
I said it opened it in Word, and you can just close it if you don't.
I just like to check.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's just trying to save it on your computer, so you can say don't save if you don't want to keep it because you already have it.
What? Okay, there. Okay, so let's see, after this, where is it? That's really all I do, and then I go, I gotta do the date. And then let me pick this up. Then I just send for approval.
Okay.
So you want me to go ahead and do that?
Yep, that's what you normally do.
Yeah.
And then Melissa, what happens from here? It because she set the approvers, it'll go to each one of those approvers, and once it goes to the last approver when they approve, it automatically comes to the legal review queue, and that's where the paralegal will assign the record to an attorney for review.
Okay.
So Jenny, do you happen to have one that you need to amend, like one that?
Okay, I have one that you mean like a renewal? I have a renewal.
Yeah, so renewal. So that's one where you're gonna. Do you access the previous record, or how, if you have one to show me? If not, if we can. I mean, if we can.
The way I do it the same way as this, but I add the but do new contract instance, and then I add the document that was previously used, the previous contract that was approved and all that. I add it so they can look at what they had before the new one. That's the only difference.
Oh, so you still do new contract? You don't access like the old contract instance?
No. When I do the contract instance, I just upload the previous agreement. The one that was before, but what are you saying?
So so sometimes I see in the system where it has like this one, like you created this one, 59909. Sometimes I'll see in the system it'll have, like when you first created it, it'll be, and I'm not just saying you, I'm just saying in the system, this is what I see generally. Yeah. Sometimes it'll have the document number, but then it will have the document number like 4 times, and usually the first one might be the contract that was initially signed, and let's say it was effective August 2019 to August 2020. Then I'll see the same document number, but it'll have a different date. It'll say 2020 to 2021.
I'm gonna do the one this other one I have, so I can show you that.
And I'm just curious, how did you make it have the same number?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Like that one you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. See, like this one, it was a auto renew. Well, it's kind of an auto renew, but they want to redo it because This one was for 3 years, and they had dollar amounts for each year. So now they want to change the dollar amount, so that's why they gave us a new one.
Okay.
What I would do is I would click on, here it is. Actually, I think this one was withdrawn. Yeah. This is the same one, the same year. See, and it was for 3. Oh, this is something I want to ask. When I set up a contract and see how it says auto renew, and it says 36 months. So if I want to, like say the next one is only for a year, and I do a contract instance, when I do the contract instance, it will still come up as the 36. The only place I can change that 36 would be on the original one that I first, put in to begin with. But then it changes it for all of the contracts. So that's one of the problems I did have with that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning for all the ones with the same number?
Well, say like this contract was put in and it was for 36 months.
Mm-hmm.
It says auto renew, which it did, but it's supposed to auto renew for 1 year. Let me see how that was. Renewal terms 12. But anyway, it's like say I go put in a contract instance, it's going to still put in a contract renewal. It'll still put in the 36 when maybe I just needed it for 12 months instead of 36. Well, anyway, that's just one of the things that it doesn't change, or it changes. It'll be the same in all of those contract instances, whether they're different years or not. You can only change.
So if you change it there, it changes it on everything.
Yes.
Really? Even on the ones that, wow. Okay. That's interesting. But how did you make it have those multiple numbers like that? So typically if this was a contract that you were renewing for another year, let's say you need to amend it, what would you do?
Okay, like right here.
So you would search for the number, and then you would access the latest record.
Yeah, I usually do, and see the contract, and then it lists all the contract instances, and then I would go in and put all the information for this new one there.
What would you do? You hit plus. Okay.
And then I can add all the stuff like I did a while ago. See, it's already 36, but what if this agreement's only for 1 year,
What if you change it here as you're creating the contracts? You're saying that's when it changes it for all of them?
It won't let me. See, it only lets me change it when I go to, let's see if I can get out of this. I can't, I have to go. It will only let me change it if I hit on contract. I can change that 36 there, but, let's see. I could put in 12, but then all of them would have 12. But I'm going to put 36 back. But anyway, that's just one of the problem I've had over the years. So, like if I put in that new one and it's only for 12 months, I can only change it here, but it'll make even the old agreement say 12 months.
Oh, even though the other ones are expired? Are the other ones expired?
No matter what, that's the only place under contract I can change that number.
Oh. Okay.
So what's the difference in term length and renewal term months?
This is how many months the renewal term months is only for 12 months. See, they used to put 99.
Well, so is this contract? Does it say that the contract is 3 years?
The original one was. This one that I have, it will be for 3 years. But I'm just saying, like some other agreements, I can't change if it was 3 months 36 months at one time, and say when they want to renew it, they only want to do it for 12 months. I can't change the 12 month in the contract instance. I can go back to the original contract, put 12, but it changes them all. I don't know if that matters since they're not, in use anymore.
Right. That's where kind of where I was thinking. I was like, well, if the new agreement If the new agreement is now 12 months, then but is that a new agreement or are you amending an old agreement?
I'm renewing. It's a whole new agreement, but with the same company, kind of the same thing, but they send it for like another 3 years. It's a renewal.
It's a renewal, but you're doing a new contract?
Well, it's a new contract instance. It's that same contract. That's the way in the beginning it was set up like that.
Oh, so but you're signing a whole new agreement though, right?
Yeah. But they say it's a renewal because it's pretty much the same information. Might change dollar amount and maybe a few things here and there.
I'm almost of the opinion that you just change, because if it's an old and expired agreement, it seems like it wouldn't matter if you change it to be whatever the new terms are that you're agreeing to. I think it'd be fine to just change it. So if initially it was a 36-month contract, but now that you're doing a new one and it's only 12 months, then we would just change it to 12 months. Yeah, 12 months. I guess what is kind of confusing a little bit is it auto renewing after that initial term? So like this one says 36 months, but then you also have it auto renews. So after 36 months, so after that 3 years, is it if we don't do a new agreement, does it automatically renew?
This one right here, what it is in the contract they only put 3 years with a dollar amount. And we had kind of trouble with this company because they wouldn't give it to us in Word. And Jason wouldn't sign it when they wanted to renew it the last time. He wouldn't sign it. He said, we need to have it where you don't have lines through it and this and that. And they tried to convert it to Word, and it was just the biggest mess. It had squares around some of the parts of the contract where words were in it. It was a big mess. So they refused to sign. Jason refused to sign it. They refused to redo it. And in the contract, it did say auto renew, even though the dollar amounts weren't there. So that's why it went to 2022. But now that they finally decided to go ahead and redo, and they gave us a good contract.
Oh, okay.
It was a mess.
Right, this one's just a mess. But to go back to
See this one without.
Yeah, but to go back to my other question. So I guess I'd have. You know what? Never mind. I can just go read the contract to see what it says. I was just curious.
I'm looking for it in the old.
Oh, show me. So when you do this, what you're doing right now, do you have to upload? So the documents up here? Do you have to? I know you're going to upload the new document that's going to be renewed, but what about any previous documents? Do you have to upload it, or will it automatically follow the record?
Yeah, I have a folder set up like with fully executed documents, and I always go and pick the previous one and put it in there because they like to compare them.
Right. So even though you're using the same contract number, the documents don't follow that were in the previous record. Did that make sense? So you know how you have this what's this contract number 21987? You know how it's listed 3 times because you've renewed it 3 times. So when you go in and you access number 21987 in the documents attached to it, the previous documents that were already approved don't follow the record. You have to go and add them again. Is that correct?
I have to add. Correct. I was going to try to open this one so y'all could see, but I guess it's not letting me. Huh. I don't know why it won't let me.
Do you have another window open behind that? Maybe it's already popped open, you just can't see it, or it's on another screen.
Close this, you saying? Let me just go ahead. Oh, yeah, maybe that's it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's already open. That's that was executed at that time. Oh, this is the one that was a mess. All these red lines. Oh. I'm not sure if that was okay, see how it says 1, 2, 3 years with the money? I don't know if this is the one. Oh, see where it says from year to year thereafter?
Oh, let me see. Duration, this agreement shall remain in effect for initial term of 3 years, and then with an effective date of 10/1/2015, and from year to year thereafter.
See, so even though they didn't have a dollar amount, it still was auto-renewed, and I guess they used the last dollar amount. So that's why they're giving us a new one, because now they have another 3 years with some dollar amount.
Oh, okay. And it doesn't say the same thing, and then from year to year?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. I understand. Okay. So, is this one that is this one that you're going to renew as well, or no? You got more to do for this one before you.
No, this one's ready to go. But it's pretty much the same thing I did before, and then I would just add the previous contract. Did you want me to do it?
I don't know. Melissa, do you need to see her do this one too?
Is this one where she has to find the documents and download them and re-upload them and?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that would probably be helpful.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
And did you had another meeting?
Me or her?
I'm good. I'm good. I don't have another meeting after this.
Popped up on your calendar a while ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was a town hall. Did you need to leave for your town hall, Jenny?
I mean, really, it's the exact same thing I did, but I would just go in and pick the previous document, just like I did the other documents when we went to look for them, and I would just pick it and then put it in there.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I recall what you did, so you pulled up the record number 21,987, and then you clicked the last one. And then what did you click when you clicked the last one? Did you click new? What did you click? Not
contract instance. Let me go. I have to do stuff.
Okay. Oh, so that was the last active one.
I'll have to go. Y'all can go.
And then from there, what did you have to do?
I think I did it. Let me see. Okay, start over. Click on the number, then the contract instance.
Oh, okay. And then what do you have to do from there? Oh.
Green one, and then it comes up as new, and then I add it all in like I did before. Do y'all need to see that again, or I can just go pull that one? I can go add the old contract to show you that part.
So you're adding it for whoever's approving it to see where they approve, right?
Right.
So it would be beneficial if there was maybe a screen here that just showed every document attached to this instance number or contract number.
Yeah. See, here's my fully executed agreements. I just click on that and then go get the old agreement. They have so many. Let's see.
You know, Jocelyn, like when she opens the contract instance and you see all three of those options, is that what people are seeing when they go to approve it?
No, I don't know. No.
Okay.
We only see the instance that's being requested to approve.
Do you see those? Could you show me one of yours?
Are you talking to me? I'm sorry. Or
Jocelyn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so when it's being approved and when it's being assigned to an attorney, we only see the request that needs to be assigned. We don't see any previous requests. So like where you saw her number 3 times, we don't see that on our end. What we see is, we see the number. We just know that it's an old request. Shouldn't say old request. We just know that it's something that's been, it's a contract that's been reviewed before because the number. Because we know that right now we're all the way in like 59,000, some odd, 59,300 and something else. So if something comes through that's 21,000, then we know that it's something that's being renewed, or contract that we've done before, and we're just doing something to that same agreement. Now,
do you have one of those that you can show me?
So one that's coming in, or one that has multiple.
Preferably one that has multiple, something older. So I want to see what our approvers are seeing, so we can look at how to best get those. If we can get all the documents to show up there,
so
instead of having to download it, re-upload it.
Yeah, so sure. Once she's done, then I'll pull up my side of OnBase and see if we have one that needs to be assigned to an attorney. I'll show you what it looks like when it comes in.
Perfect.
And see, that's all I did. That's the only thing I did. Different. It's really doing just like I added all the other things. I just have to go look for the previous agreement and
then pull it in.
So this previous agreement's already in there. So we really have the same document in there more than once, right?
Say that again.
We have the same image. That same document's already in there somewhere else.
Yes, and those other ones under those numbers is in there. Yeah.
Okay.
They could look at it that way too. But I always thought, why can't we just have one number and just keep adding to it? But anyway, where you wouldn't have to keep doing so many different contract instances, but I don't know.
Okay.
I need me to do some more?
Melissa, I don't think so from my end
so.
right now.
That was very helpful, though. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate it.
Well, hey, thank y'all.
Have a good one.
Hey, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.